Mandarin Monkey 广播时间
Why, hello there, and welcome back to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast, episode 256.
第256集。
Hey, 你好，早安。
早安大家。
晚安。Mi nombre es Tom.
你是 Tom 男人。
Mi nombre es Tom. 我的名字是。我的不是 hombre 是 nombre
nombre 真的吗
nombre yeah
名字是 nombre
nombre I think 我的 nombre 是我的 nombre 是
Tom
唐明伟
那我呢我要说什么
我的 nombre es 我的no 不是我的
那是中文 mi nombre es you 啦
对啊欢迎来到 Mandarin Monkey广播时间
我们现在是每个广播都要说一句吗？都要说一句西班牙语？
对啊。
好哦。
Yeah, 我们会试试看。I don't know how to say much else, and I forget the things that we learn because of consistency. 你知道我意思吗？所以 like 每天我们会练习我们的西班牙文，对不对？西班牙文，不好意思 I was gaga in the middle of my sentence.
Yeah.
我有胀气 because I have a 肚子问题。你们知道how do you say 你们 in 西班牙文？你知道吗？你们 You is what? Tool? So is it going to be some kind of variation of tool? Toolman. Now you're including 中文 in it.
等一下，有没有我来 Google？
No. I have a 词典。
有吗？你有西班牙词典
It's called Spanish dict. No, that's not a joke. It's true. It's called Spanish dict. I'll send it to you, shall I? I'll send you the link.
Yeah, 拜托。
Yeah, I'll给你。I'm airdropping it to you now. Boom.
Apple 的应用程式好方便哦。因为他们你可以直接share你自己的那个应用程式跟你的朋友share。
对啊，是 airdrop。就是很方便的 So it's called Spanish dict. 然后 So what am I looking for? What am I looking for?
那个你们
You?
你们
As in,
I need to log in. 我不知道我的 password. Usted.
I think so.
是不是
Tool? What? They have tones, 吗
Usted. Yeah. Usted. 会不会
Do. Sorry. Do. And then Usted. Okay, so
我发现他们的 emphasis 都在前面呢。The emphasis is always the first word.
对啊，但是他们有 like 不一样的声音。如果你要 like pronounce the Y or T
对
or
L
is 不一样，对不对？
对
So like you'll get T which is do instead of T.
Yeah.
Do. And like Y is J. No, it's like Joe.
Oh, Y is J.
Yeah.
And L. Oh, I remember Darren 说 两个 L 是 Y.
Oh, yeah, because it's yeah. 对啊 yeah.
对啊
yeah. So 我们有两个 niño.
Yeah.
然后我们有一个
niña.
Uno, dos, tres. 我们有 tres. What's the measure word? Is there a measure word?
西班牙语吗？
对啊。
有吗？
Is there a measure word for?
没有吧 Tres 应该是 tres
You say tres niños.
Tres niños.
You don't say like tres
something in
the un.
应该是没有吧
No, un is one, right?
We'll find out.
Uno, dos, tres.
I have two sons. 什么东西 Two sons. Google listen two sons. I have two sons.
Dos L. L.
为什么我的不一样 Google 的不一样
Tengo dos hijos.
是吗
Well, maybe 应该就是 like a Google Translate 的问题，我不知道。因为我们知道 Google 有翻译有 like 英文跟中文的问题，对不对？
对啊。
So they're not often.
因为我都看不懂这几个字诶。
It says here, I think.
Even two is dos.
It says here, dos el hijo.
你的吗？
I thought son. Niño is a boy. Isn't it? So if I said 我们有两个 niño, that means
we have two boys.
We've got some kind of criminal problem because we have two boys now. So hijo is our son, right?
Son 是什么？ Hijo.
And then what about daughter? Just quick. Is it hija?
Hija.
Oh, it is hija.
Hija 那个不是那个吗 ？Cowboy
不是 cowboy。hija la hija。
哇 hija 呀 hijo 因为 niño
Emilia
niño niña hijo hija
yeah. Nombre. Anyway, welcome to the Mandarin Monkey Podcast.
我突然在学起西班牙语。
Yeah.
我们很认真，我们很努力的。
对啊 ，and 昨天我们有很多评论，他们说，lol， 第一是 lol， 你的西班牙文，someone said, they're from Chile and it's funny listening to us learn and they want to hear about our progress, which is cool. 我喜欢。
对啊。
And 我希望你可以 like 听得懂，如果我们用三个语言，可是现在我们是三个，我有比四个 ，really 问你四个语言。
对，我是
三个，
台语、中文、英文、西班牙语。
对啊。We had what am I talking about? Where was I?
你还有讲一个你好像讲的一个什么 sister cheese hermana sisters
hermanzana
and that means
sister apple or something.
Sister apple.
I was trying to say orange. 柳橙
Is that orange?
No, it's not. I thought I was close.
Tom 很喜欢在家里面就说 manzana.
Manzana. 我真的喜欢。Oh, it's not even. I'm not even close. It's naranja. La naranja. naranja. See, this is the 问题，因为in中文你们没有那个 r 的 the rolling r， 对不对？
对。
所以你需要希望。
我真的没办法。我没办法。
因为如果你用了很 posh 的英文，你需要 like royal family royal we have
真的吗？
对啊。
哪有人讲
Roger？
他们没有这样讲话吧？有哪一个电影他们这样讲话？
谁？
哪一个电影？
what
对啊。
I don't know. Watch a royal family one, like 英国的王 kind of movie.
我应该要看，对不对？我们要看一些，我应该要看一些 Netflix 上面就是英国的女王的故事啊，还是 Royal Family 的故事。
我的妈，真的喜欢。
对
，You should watch it, like Downton Abbey. Yeah, 应该你会喜欢。
他们会不会很 deep？ 会不会很 like 很黑暗的感觉？会不会让我心情不好
？Downton Abbey 吗？
对啊。
No, it's like a drama. It's like a proper period drama. You haven't seen it before, right?
没有。
It's like a period drama, actually based near Newbury, where we used to live. In it was filmed, I think, there, called a place called Highclere Castle.
Okay.
And it's a period thingy in the war, I think. And it's all very and there's the master of the house and the butler. So Cara would 真的喜欢. There's a butler and there's maids and stuff, and there's all like into whatever, and there's the lords of the house getting in trouble and bonking people, and it's all like but you might find a couple of really so Roger.
我应该要来看一下。
You should just so 你可以懂我的文化。
对啊。
So English culture and where we sort of came from.
真的呀，要了解要认识彼此的文化，对不对？文化很重要。但是我就是很怕那些历史的东西，因为我都会记不住他们的名字。
Yeah, I know.
就是他们说一次我就记不起来，说2次我还是记不起来。他们的名字都好长哦。
真的 ？What you mean in 英文的吗？
对呀，就是
Really
对我来说，就是中文就是3个字，就是哒哒哒。
Oh, you're not going to tell me that names in 中文 are easier than 英文吗？ Really?
然后但是英文啊西班牙文啊我们还有一个那个新朋友来自 Greek 希腊的朋友
Oh yeah, welcome.
天哪他的名字我怎么念 How do you pronounce that?
Evstanthius. 谢谢 Evstanthius. Welcome, by the way, to your 4 lessons. Welcome to Mandarin Monkey.
欢迎你
Appreciate you. And
对啊，因为这名字都好难哦。
Look, people from other cultures, it's going to be difficult to pronounce, right?
是啊，就是觉得有好多的 syllables.
对啊，但是
要讲很多的。
Now, I'm biased. 当然我是 biased 因为我是英国人。但是你知道我 I was born in 高雄 but I am 英国人。And I think 我上我们的名字是很容易。
英文名吗？
对啊。比较中国的或中文的。I think.
我觉得我们很简单。
Really?
我觉得是因为在英国你不会叫一个人的 full name，你不会叫他们 like Tom, Dennis, Kane， 你不会这样说。但是在中文你要说3个字，
Yeah.
所以你会觉得就讲一个字就很简单 ，Tom, Andrew, Phil，
就是很容易，对不对？
这很容易，对啊。但是要记得全部的名字就很难。
但是你是 what the full name 吗？你的姓 I don't know, because like like John Smith. It's like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Terry White. Those kind of 名字，但是中文是 like 黄少卿。
对，3个字
or whatever it is, or 王玉山。
对啊。所以很多人在那个什么在台湾，你发现在那个餐厅啊，在电影院，他们全部都是英文名字。
对啊，
就是那个不是你的名字吧。
英文名字，我上英文名字，英文的 nombre， 没有意思。I 没有 like I by the way I know there's going to be people like but saying that actually there's a meaning because like Thomas, like what it means is Thomas. My birth name is Thomas, and apparently it's from Hebrew meaning twin, right? But really, Tom. I mean, actually, a lot of our surnames culturally, a lot of our surnames come from 我们的工作. 我们的工作 like Thatcher or Butcher or something like that. Do you know what I mean?
King 是什么？你上次跟我讲，我忘记了。
不知道。Oh no,
是不是 carpenter 还是
There was a carpentry heritage from Cain as well, I think. We have to look at it. But there was also like singer, like choir people. I don't know. I'd have to Google it, but that would probably take too long.
什么意思 ？Quiet people.
People who sing in church, chanter or something.
Chanter.
Yeah. But in Zhongwen, you have to remember like now, like when I was remembering my 我的学生的名字, so for example, I had one called Yusan, Jade Mountain. But I remembered different tone 不一样的 tone, 但是我记得它的 this is a mnemonic as well for me. I remember 它的名字因为 I thought Fish Mountain. Like, yeah. So it's like a funny thingy. And also I met someone 我碰面那个我不知道她，我不认识她. I just met her like once, and her name was Yutang. And I asked her if her name was Fish Soup, and she said, "Yeah, my name's Fish Soup." So 我记得 Yutang, and that actually stuck in my head as well as a mnemonic going forward because she said fish soup. So then I kind of learned the word fish soup Yutang because it was funny to me at the time, Yeah.
The sound,
yeah. But you have to remember nouns and stuff.
Yeah.
When you're with 中文名字 unless they're like 很特别的名字 like the 两个单词 like 后倾对 but I've only met 2 people I think that's got those
没有很多
no
对啊现在越来越多因为现在大家都喜欢不一样
yeah
就喜欢 be different be special 不是 not in the funny way special 就是跟人家就是 unique 就是跟人家很不一样这样子所以他们可能就会把自己的名字只有就是取一个名字而已一个字的名字对啊我们也有2个字的 surname 我们有2个字的 surname 就是那个 Sandy 的 surname Sandy 的 surname 就是欧阳
That's
the most famous one 在台湾也是在中国也是很有名的欧阳。
Well, don't advertise her name.
啊
Don't advertise her name on the podcast.
没有，我觉得这个字很漂亮啊，我觉得这个 surname 很漂亮。
So you can have a double-barreled surname.
可以，但是没有很多，就是没有很多。
英国有。
英国是 syllables.
Yeah, no. We have like double barrels.
真的
Well, I mean, it depends on choice because you can get married, 你可以结婚了，然后你可以选 to keep 你的姓 if you want to. If the woman wants to, like, say your name was Kane, but your original, your maiden name was Smith, you could be Euler Smith Kane. Yeah, or Huang Kane. You could have like a double barrel. 但是 there's actually some people in the universe who have like a double barrel surname legitimately without marriage. So I mean, they're saying they're Thomas Williamson Jefferson or Williamson Smith the third. That kind of 东西. Tarquin Saberforth the second. It's like that.
好长哦。
Yeah.
对啊，就是这么长的名字我没办法记得。
No.
太长了。
Also, you可以给你的孩子 more than one middle name if you want to.
不需要。
You can have several. Arnold, Reginald.
Name all the flowers.
What?
Kyrie, Rose, Dandelion,
Lily. Orchard. Orchid?
Chamomile.
Orchid, not orchard.
Orchid. Cane.
Rose. Daffodil. Cane. 对啊。
把所有的花的名字给他
Yeah.
就送给你啦
Just have all of the flowers. 对啊。但是我的妈妈告诉你对不对的
Yeah.
我有很多阿姨。我有11个。她有11个。这是我的。
她是第12个。妈妈是第12个孩子。
Yeah. And they were all called. 他们的名字都是花，对不对？
好美哦。
That's cute. Yeah, I only met 2 of them, I think.
我觉得很不一样，因为如果是英文，你取一个花的名字是很美，就是很漂亮、可爱的。Maybe 是我的 innocent of the language。但是如果是中文的话，你要叫自己，比如说玫瑰、兰花，或者是这种比较 old fashioned 的。
So is it in here in the UK? So,
真的吗
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, like rose and those kind of like daisy.
但是我发现很多人还是喜欢
because they'll come back round. Like it's a fashion thing, isn't it? Like, and it's the same with clothes and even body shapes and stuff like that. It's like it all comes around in circles. Hairstyles, they all come back, don't they?
对啊。
So it all does this big circle over 100 years. I haven't seen medieval fashion come back yet. Like medieval.
这是什么
I don't suppose you had that really in Taiwan, but
medieval.
Well, can you imagine what Chinese people would wear?
旗袍
Like
西装
500 years ago.
Oh, yeah, 长袍 Yeah.
Those clothes, they haven't come back yet. This is what I'm saying. Same in England, like 1,000 years ago, they would have worn 不知道 Those clothes haven't come back yet.
会不会在比如说比较特别的 occasion 的场合他们会穿？比如说 cosplay 啊，或者是像比较 themed party， 他们会不会就穿？
对。但是我不知道如果 back then 以前他们有很舒服的衣服，他们的衣服很不好，对不对？他们会 like 杀动物，然后 I don't know like peel 他的皮肤，然后穿他们的皮肤。
是吗？我记得
牛皮吗？
这个不是很贵吗？
Probably.
对啊。
So where else do they get it from?
Silk.
Like from worms?
对啊，就是他们会就是养这些毛虫，然后或者是
他们会下 like 鹿，他们会下麋鹿，
很贵啊，因为他们没有很多。
Well, 我不知道 only 我知道在英国你需要 well, I don't know because I'm not from then. I'm not from that time. So I don't really know what happens. 但是我知道 like the 王他会 own like 很多的 land, 然后你可以 hunt or not hunt depending on where you are. It's like the king's deer or something 不知道 So I don't know if you could just go and kill a deer and take the skin, right? Surely you would though, wouldn't you?
会啊，当然会，但是就是赚钱吧，他们就要赚黑心钱啊。
Maybe.
对不对？他们要赚。
You could probably sell it for a lot more than.
Oh yeah, 但是不要啦，他们好可怜。
What would be really nice though in a way? I think it'd be really nice. 但是 it's probably awful, right? 很多人会 like fantasize. I think, oh, wouldn't it be great to like live back in the, you know, like 1,000 years ago? Wouldn't it be fun to? Probably not.
我觉得是一个很好的体验，但是你不会 forever 想要这样，你不会想要永远就是活在很老的时代。
但是没有 mortgage， 我们不需要付税。
可是他们可是他们生活就是有不一样的挑战啊，就是我们有我们的生活有我们生活的困难，他们有他们的啊。
但是就是不一样，因为 we wouldn't be able to make videos。但是我们没有担心 about nursery， 因为没有 nursery。
但是你要怎么教育你的孩子呢？
你需要还是我不知道，如果他们有没有学校 ？I don't know. Maybe they had 学校。
一定有，或者是妈妈教啊。
Maybe they weren't educated. That's just not how they educate. You learn from your parents. You looked at what your parents did. And you know, your dad built houses, so you built houses, and that's where carpenter came from. That's why it's Tom Carpenter. Originally, it was just Tom. What's your name? Tom. What'd you do? I'm a carpenter. You're Tom Carpenter now, and now your family is forever Tom Carpenter. But like,
所以为什么小朋友那时候 in old time 他们会直接开始工作？这么小，7岁8岁就开始工作了。
需要去。
对啊，现在就是很聪明。
很聪明嘛 I think it's 很难。
但是我觉得就是他们是在学习一个生活的 skill， right？ 就是他们需要这个技巧，这个技能，他们才有办法赚钱。
但是他们不能 like 看书 or like 读数学 or anything like that. But I mean that's the advance of technology of civilizations.
Yeah.
But they used to in England. They used to send kids down the mine to dig for coal. 黑炭。
好可怜哦。
他们去收集 and and you know you'd get poisoned, you know, because you're breathing in coal dust all day, and you'd get, you know.
Yeah, 所以有谁会想要这种生活呢？
Yeah, go down a mine, boy. Yeah.
对啊，你一定会想要你自己的孩子去学校嘛。而且以前的孩子就是会更 cherish 他们的书，更 cherish 他们可以去学校，更喜欢去。现在小朋友是想玩。
对啊，
现在小朋友就觉得书好无聊哦。
对 and在then 以前在他们的学校的时候，他们会打你，如果你很皮，他们会用枪，然后 like 打你，对不对？
枪
，the cane we called it。
枪
他们会用 this long thing called the cane, like a walking stick. But thin, like made of like bamboo or some kind of thin stick. And
枪是 gun.
Oh no, 不是枪，不好意思。What am I thinking of?
竹竿？
不是，是不是 like a walking stick, like a cane?
拐杖？
是拐杖吗？
对，那是拐杖。棍子，因为谁棍子吗
？Did I mean that? Let me double check.
吓死我！
拐杖呀，拐杖。
我想说他们用枪打小孩也太可怕了。
No, yeah, I don't know why I thought that.
所以是像拐杖。
What was I thinking of? Like a
枪签。
Like a no, maybe a bang, maybe like a
棒子。
Yeah, 棒子 maybe a 棒子 yeah.
对啊。
Where is it now? 拐杖. So yeah, they used to use that and smack your bum over the desk in front of your mates if you were bad, and then you wouldn't do it again. I got told stories even like my dad being caned. It was that, you know, and you'd put a book down your pants to try and block the
老师看得到吧？老师知道啊。
That was just like the trick that they used to put in the back pockets and stuff.
我们以前被打，我也有被打屁股，很痛，就是因为我的那个my grade wasn't good。就是如果他们比如说
你的妈会骂你吗？
妈妈会骂啊，会啊，她会骂我。就是他们老师就说你一定要考 95%， 一定要。那如果你是考 94， 那你就要打一下 ，they will just make your bum。
老师吗？
对啊，他会拿那个棒子，就是木头的，在椅子上。我们的椅子是那种 wooden chair， 然后都是一条一条一条的，然后就会拿那个 like the broken one， 拿一条起来，这样啪啪这样打。呀，痛死了！
瑞华会用那个塑料的棒子，
比较轻啊，就是 lighter， 真的。
Yeah, well, it's actually, it wasn't really like a plastic. It was like, it was a glue stick. For a glue gun.
对对，那个很痛。
对啊，很痛。
我觉得越细的 the thinner one, the more painful.
Yeah.
就是会更痛。
Yeah, 很痛啊。
像妈妈以前也会拿。
You're not supposed to do it either now.
No 不行哦，
No.
现在不行。像你要他们就是就 stand in front of a wall 也不行。
对呀，但是现在我们的时间是我们的like the era we're in is very much like okay, I'll talk to them.
Yeah.
That's the thing now.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kid just got stabbed and by some. Okay, it's okay. We'll talk to them. Yeah, no, but he's got a knife over. Yeah, well, I'll talk to him about that. We'll just sit down and we'll have a chat about that.
I don't think that would be a case.
Okay, sure. Yeah, me and my dad were talking about this because my dad used to smack me, and I'm fine. I'm fine.
You are fine.
他 used to 打我 and when I did something, 如果我很皮的时候 and we had a conversation the other day in the kitchen about punishment and about hitting kids and if it's ever acceptable to do it. Like in what circumstances does the naughty step not work? Because that's what we use, right? We use the naughty step as our punishment. And like Mason, 他真的不喜欢。
Yeah, 但是他也觉得他也不在意，他也不管，就是他不喜欢，他会哭，他会 yell， 他会 scream， 然后但是他还是很皮，就是他还是会做一样的事情。
对，yeah， 有时候他会。
对啊。
But like I can never. But anyway, so at what point, if any, would you do it? Now, a lot of people, 很多人会说就是不行。就是不行。
Naughty step.
No. 打他。
Oh yeah.
Whenever you need, 就是不行。Like no matter what he does, he could pull your sister's hair out, cut her eyes out, break her legs. You can't do that. Now, I don't know. Maybe we're from a slightly different generation. Well, obviously you are from a different generation. 但是 if I broke my sister's foot, I'd get smacked. I'd get smacked bad. And I wouldn't do it again. Now, I don't know whether the naughty step is a big enough punishment for something bad, Like if he set fire to his bedroom. I mean, he's not like that.
No.
Thankfully. 但是 what's the punishment for that? Talk it to him?
我不知道
We don't do that, Mason. We don't do that, do we? Don't set fire to our bedroom, do we? Because that's not gonna...
他不会让他记得
He's just gonna go, okay.
可是我觉得这个有点不一样，因为像 your examples are quite extreme， 就是有点太
当然，
但是我们当然会希望爸爸妈妈当然会希望就是跟他们说，跟他们讨论，talk to them， 然后让他们知道他们不可以这样。
很多时间，很多情况你可以跟他们说话。
但是如果你是真的 like physically hurt someone， 那我们就要好好的就是想想看这个 punishment 是什么。
Yeah, so like if he hits like Kyrie, like when you slap his leg and go, that hurt, didn't it?
Yeah.
That's what you just did to Kyrie. Does that feel good? No, it doesn't.
对。
If you do that, that's what happens.
对，就是用一样的，对，用一样的方法让他知道 Kyrie 很痛，那你痛不痛
？So 就是 eye for an eye，我们会说 eye for an eye。So
对，以眼还眼，对，以牙还牙。
If you 这是成语。
对。
So if you do this, if you this will be done to you. So it's like same for the same.
对啊，我觉得这是在这个 situation， 在这个状况，你是可以让他知道说，你打人会让人家很痛。就是因为如果我现在也是打你，你会不会痛？就让他们知道，让他知道这是不舒服的。对。但是我看过很多爸爸妈妈，像我的爸爸妈妈也是会打我的脸。我觉得这是 no， 我觉得这是 unacceptable。就是我觉得脸是因为就是他们都是要给大家看的嘛，所以你如果让他们受伤的话，是对他们来说也是很尴尬，很 embarrassing。你
需要打他们的肚子 ，so there's no bruises。
No， 不是，也不能肚子。我觉得屁股的肉好像不会那么的
legs。
对，脚啊，或是屁股就是比较厚嘛 ，thicker， 就是所以 OK 啊，就是打屁股这样。但是还是要知道，就是说爸爸妈妈还是要 control， 就是说你的 strength， 因为大人的力气其实是很大的，小朋友的力气没有这么的大。
Yeah.
对啊。 很难呢，我觉得就是教育真的很难啦，你很难说什么是一定对，或是什么是一定不对，就是你有很难的一个 standard.
Is there any right? So I don't know if you talk to them whether they're going to grow up thinking, oh, it's okay to cause other people pain. Like there's loads of instances where we're talking to kids doesn't work unless they figure out that this action has a consequence, or when I do this to someone, this is what it's like. If they don't, if there's no empathy, if they don't know what it's like, they don't have empathy, or they can't understand it because they're like, oh, I didn't realize that hurt so much. If I punch, this Max in the teeth, why is he crying? I just have to say sorry and that's fine. Or I sit on a step for 2 minutes or 5 minutes and then that's fine again.
If you break someone's teeth, 那我们是要怎样？我们要 break Mason 的 teeth 吗？我们要打他的牙？
No.
所以你看，这就是一个，就是我觉得 empathy 很重要。我觉得让他们知道的 empathy 这个同理的心，要让他们有这个同理的心，去知道说他们做这件事情会让别人觉得很不舒服，这个很重要。对
啊，是。
可是就是很难去说什么样子的办法会让他们知道什么是同理心，这个很难。对。
Yeah.
教育。
Well, look, it's tricky, isn't it?
就像大人也是啊，大人的世界也是有很多的这种，对不对？就是如果你的朋友对你做了什么事情 ，you want to revenge， 你也会做一样的事情，让他们知道说 ，this is how I feel。Yeah. 大人也是一样的。
But I think maybe those feelings are a result of the way you were brought up as well. I don't know, or maybe it's normal. Maybe it's natural to feel that way.
我觉得女生
to want to get someone back.
女生比较多在玩那种就是心理的 game。就是我们会就是把那种不舒服或是很生气的感觉放在心里面，然后我会等你。就是等到有一天，然后我才会像炸弹一样，就这样噗炸开，然后我就会我就是可能会让你觉得很最就是非常非常的不舒服。
Yeah.
但是男生就比较不一样，男生就是讲 ，right？
Yeah, that's the bit. Yeah,
就会直接说啦，会比较 straightforward， 很直接的。
你是女生吗？
No,
男生 They're much more physical, so it's more likely just to immediately react.
对啊。
Whereas females, I guess, maybe are gonna bottle it up,
放在心里面，这个很可怕我觉得心里面就是放在心里面，然后再爆炸的那种。
对，
这种
It's unhealthy though, isn't it? Doing it that way.
对啊，可是我觉得我不知道为什么，就是可能我们会觉得说，我再给你机会
，Yeah,
I'll give you one more chance， 然后你来跟我道歉，你来说对不起 ，I'll forgive you。但是如果你没有，又有下一次，那我就再继续的 like swallow it，
yeah.
然后把它等到有一天真的受不了的时候，我再爆炸这样。
But we've learned also that like there's some things that you do, even like in a relationship, you just it's easier just to move on with your life.
对啊
Just to get on with your life than bother to talk about that, or to argue about that.
对啊，小事情啦，对啊，小事情就很容易就是 pile up。但是就是对
little things.
对，就是跟你说的，就是像你说的，就是很不健康，就是还是要说。但是说了1000遍，如果再不听，那也没有用啊。
Yeah.
Right.
I don't think it's healthy to brush things under the carpet, like, ignore things. It's not healthy to do that.
好可爱的 saying.
Brush things under the carpet, yeah, under the rug, yeah. You just, but then I'd say that it's just an 英国的文化, like a bit of an English thing. It's easy, it's better to. I think a lot of British people prefer to brush it under the carpet, brush it under the rug, and just carry on because it's easier. Like one of the most common saying is like, keep calm and carry on. Just.
我们是讲睁一只眼闭一只眼。
对，就是
keep your one eye open and the other closed， 就是假装你没看到。
Oh really？ 就是一样吗？
对，睁一只眼闭一只眼，就是假装是 maybe let's say you have 小三，你有个小三，然后我睁一只眼闭一只眼 ，because I love you too much。所以呢，我就假装我不知道有这个人。
Yeah. Oh, so you like
感觉是 concept 是差不多的。
Yeah. Well, yeah, kind of. And especially if it's like, for example, someone is You'll see it quite commonly, even at 学校 when we're like in a排队 and that kind of stuff. If someone's at the front wasting time and they're taking a long time, we all want to we're all inside, we're all screaming. Like, hurry, can you hurry up? But we all just suck it in and just be polite. And like, okay.
可是有时像
let them take the time.
像这样子的时候，我会觉得是很有礼貌，就是很有耐心。
Yeah, it's polite.
像那时候我们不是去买衣服吗？然后我就跟 Tom 说，哇，他们好有耐心哦，因为呢，他那个卖衣服的店里面有2个电梯，2 lifts， 然后我们刚好有3个爸爸妈妈，
对，
有 pram 有那个小朋友的推车，就是刚好3台推车。但是他们就是一个妈妈走进一个电梯，然后另外一个妈妈再走进第2个电梯，就是这样子。他不会说就是第2个妈妈想要 rush into the first mom's lift， 他们就是会 separate。
如果这是台湾，就是不一样的。
在台湾的话在台湾的话，你会看到这个电梯里面有4台推车，然后你就觉得很不舒服。
Like 冰都 or not。If that elevator door opened in Taiwan, all of those people would be in it. And anyone else who's coming towards it would be running towards it.
真的
And we'd all be packed in that one lift. 但是 there, it was one at a time.
而且这个电梯也是蛮大的哦。
Yeah, it's a big one, yeah.
就是你还是可以，如果有2个妈妈要一起进去，可以哦。但是就是第一个妈妈进去一个，第2个妈妈再进去另外一个。我觉得就是，对，我就跟 Tom 说，哇，我好喜欢，就是这种。对文化，就是你会给人家 space， 给人家空间的感觉，不会让人家觉得很有压力或是很尴尬的那种。
It's strange. It's 很奇怪 the things that you get used to in a different country, and then when you've been living in a different country, like I said this, I don't know if I said this in the podcast or whether I was just talking to you in the car. 我不知道。Like Cara asked me, like, because she's asked you like how you doing, how you guys getting on, how's the kids settling in?
对啊。
And then she's asked me, how are you doing? Because it must be strange to have lived in another country for years and then come back to this one. Because I think 很多人会想就是他是英国人，所以他知道，对啊，他没关系，
习惯了，
他习惯了。So, but it's not like that. Because you get so used to living in a different culture, you become part of it. And then, because I got used to being frustrated as hell with people in D&T.
Yeah.
And like in shopping malls when everyone's trying to pile in any gap you could put in parking and all this kind of 东西 and the pollution and that kind of and 我知道 woman like 抱怨 like 很多 like on so many episodes of woman 的广播但是 I kind of got 我习惯了 so when I came back all of this stuff now surprises me.
对啊，都不见了，对不对？那种讨厌的感觉都不见了。
对对 so at that elevator, I was like, as well. And you were like, I wouldn't, you mentioned it. And I was like, yeah, that's so true. That we'd be like, why are you all in here? Do you know what I mean?
对啊，就是反而我会觉得说，哎，你要进来吗？进来吗？就会很想要让他们进来的感觉，但是他们就会想要给你的空间，这是你的空间。对对对，我觉得这是很有礼貌。对啊
，Yeah, give you your space.
而且在英国，就是你真的要 train 你自己的 patience， 就是所有的事情都是要等。
我上英国认识的 like 很好的排队人。
排队
人 like
你说喜欢排队吗？还是就是
we're very good at it.
对
at queuing. And being patient in queues, I think. We like a good queue, I think.
如果那边没有一个 line， 像如果在台湾你没有一个 like就是他们要把那个红色的线放出来，让他们知道你的 route 在哪里的话，他们不会有一个很漂亮很整齐的 queue， 不会。但是听说在英国没有那些 lines，他们还是会排队排得很好。
对啊，
就是感觉那边有一个 invisible lines to show them the routes， 但是没有，就是他们还是就是有那个规则，有那个 discipline.
Yeah, it's like but you like used to it, and then also if it's not your go, I noticed this the other day, for example, where you do this in cars as well. 但是 we were in Tesco's, I think we were 买东西 in the self-service 的机器，and 这个男人我不知道如果他是先还是我是先不知道，我说你先，他说no 不是你先，我说no你先。 So we were like 很礼貌 like to get to each other like off and it's like no after you go. Super polite to everybody, and it's not like because in Taiwan there's none of those questions. It'll just be me. Do you know what I mean? He's not if you're there and you're there and you got the machine, he'll be like you basically have to race to it.
对真的
And there'll be no looking at you like did you
你要先吗
are you in the queue?
Yeah.
Are you sorry I didn't see you. Are you in the queue?
对啊
Oh, it's okay thanks so much. That kind of thing, you know, none of that. Just, and then you go gamma and then you'll be the
真的
But you know, I can tell you this, I can promise you this. 但是英国人 I think in 排队我们是 like 很好，但是很礼貌，但是 inside 里面我们 screaming。
但是我也觉得这是一种礼貌，就是你知道你不开心 maybe 这是一个 personal 状况，就是你可能你很 you're in the rush 或者你有什么问题，但是这是你自己的 business， 就是其他人也是在排队，
对，
所以你不可以把你不可以自私，就是因为你自己可能要去工作，或是你可能要赶快做什么事情 so you rush other people， 就是你会把那个心情放在里面，我觉得这也是一个礼貌啊。对啊，就是你不会很自私。对啊，
但是 this is the kind of thing about like brushing it under the rug。
对啊，
这是你的问题。但是 you're not going to impose it on anyone else. It's not anyone else's fault. You're going to just suck it in.
Yeah.
Keep calm.
对啊
And carry on. Just, but underneath you're like, carry on.
还是有一个
be like, thank you. Morning.
好好笑
是 but it's just对 it's truth it's the truth though
对还有一个我发现昨天也是我们在那个卖衣服的那个店就是还有另外一个就是第一个是等电梯嘛第二个就是呢我们那时候没有看到有人在排队就是第一个妈妈在那边排队我们想说那我们要去第二个电梯然后结果这个妈妈呢她就非常的 friendly 就是她跟我们讲说要排队但是在台湾没有就是大家就是会 shout at you 就是说你没看到吗有排队你没看到吗
对啊
这样所以那时候我就觉得谢谢你告诉我我觉得这是一种不会让你就是说我不是故意的 I didn't mean to be impatient
暴力对不对
对
是 like 很礼貌
calm 就是跟你说要你要看一下就是后面
there's a queue
对
okay sorry no worries no worries
对啊
which is really
就是很我会说很友善的啦就是很 friendly 我喜欢这种感觉
对啊你们需要告诉我们 like you should tell us how in your countries 在你的国家
真的
how do your countries 排队queue up Is it organized? Is it not organized? Is it just like a melee of people? It's just like shed loads of people just going for the till? Or is it organized in like a nice thing? Like I remember I actually in Japan 他们跟英国的人是一样的 It's seemingly like very organized and they wait for people and they wait for people to get off the train. They don't in Taiwan.
Also again 就是我们的 experience 在台湾的 experience 是我们自己的experience 这是我们自己的经验不是说 it doesn't mean all the Taiwanese are like that
no
就是我们看到的跟我们体验到的是这样
是 So on like DNT I would say the thing is about our 我们的体验是 every time 我们会去那个 mall like Taroko for example I'm pretty sure that 70% of the time people going into the lift won't wait for the people coming out. I've had to push past people in Taiwan so many times coming out of the lift. 你需要等我 Like what are you doing? 对啊 Wait for people to get out before you get in. You
他们没有
weirdo.
对他们没有那个先出来再进去的那个想法
And it's the same with trains 或者
好可怕
wait for people to get off.
我觉得只要有人很多的地方都这样因为太多人了他们不想等就是只要你去到非常多人的地方就有很多这种事情发生
对啊
对那你可能就要找一个没有人的地方
对其实很有趣but it's you know it shows the clear differences between cultures and but you know there's lots of things here as well that are just like
也有啊他昨天要打电话给医生等了1个小时
I was I was on the phone for an hour and 3 minutes on hold just waiting for the doctor
那你会说你那时候很有 patient 吗 其实也没有啊，就是你还是会觉得说快一点，我已经等1个小时了，赶快让我跟医生说话。
My appointment was in March. I managed to get it down into January, but like it was in March, like that, and that was we booked. I got told that like 2-3 months ago. It's like 6 months in advance.
10月的时候呀
Yeah, right.
10月的时候，他们说你的 appointment 在3月。
Yeah, right. In March. So 6 or something months. In advance of my actual meeting.
对啊。
所以我需要吃很多类固醇，每天我需要吃类固醇 and then hopefully not die and then see somebody. His name, 他的名字是 Dr. Pal 医生 like buddy. Pal.
对啊 pen pal 的 pal.
Yeah, pen pal 的 pal. Yeah, like a friend. Yeah, 是朋友。
嗨，医生朋友。
I bet you £100.
Yeah.
It could be a she, I don't know if it's a he or she. The doctor is not friendly. Because it's ironic, the name is Dr. Pal. Like Dr.
你这样说，这是我觉得医生都是会比较快，赶快就是看
Just to get you through, yeah.
因为他们也有很多的病人啊。
Oh, this is not going to be quick though. Because I've got evidence.
Yeah.
I've got like all the document 文件很多文件我需要收它对不对？
对啊，你的胃的照片还有所有的
这是报告 So I've got to show him a lot of stuff and talk about what the 药 and my TN and my experience and that kind of 东西 You know, because they said, oh, let's have another endoscopy. And I was like, yeah, I've had 3 already, thanks.
Nope.
I'm fine. So,
但是我听说这种的，就是不是我听说，就是听那个我的舅舅 my doctor uncle 他说，就是你的状况，这种状况会比较不一样。
我的还是你的？
你的，我没有肚子问题。
那我知道，但是你说你的舅舅说你的 and I thought you were talking on, he was talking to you about your, and I was like, okay, huh?
我的舅舅说你的状况是比较特殊，因为你可能吃药什么，它会 change， 它会改变你的肚子的状况，所以 maybe 可能上一次的那个什么超音波
，like the food diary，
对，还有那个 test，and
他
们不是有看吗？用一个机器，然后看你的肚子。
Yeah. The ultrasound.
Ultrasound 对，那个超音波，他们不是有看你的超音波？那时候你还没吃药，但是你现在吃完药了，所以他们会需要再看一次你的胃。
Didn't they do that?
没有啊。
Or me, an ultrasound?
没有 ，not after you take medication。所以我觉得啦，我知道很不舒服，我知道很烦，但是就是
the ultrasound's fine.
Yeah,
it's the endoscopy.
Yeah, 那个。Yeah.
Having, I mean, the last one I had with the autopsy for the, you know, they took polyps, didn't they, from the thingy, and they did those the pathology or whatever it is. That one wasn't fun. Even though I was like, you know, 他们给我麻醉剂 and I was kind of like in happy, lucky land for a while. When the pipe is actually bigger than you think. And it hurts your throat. So you come out with a real sore throat, a massive headache because of the madoji. You're feeling like, oh my God. And, but at least they found out, you know, the encephalitic enteritis. Although I'm sure that the one Ingrid, they'll want to do it again.
我觉得会，因为你
endoscopy again.
Yeah.
But I mean, it'll be booked for like 6 years time.
所以他在英国还是有 downsides。就是还是会
有 the medical system，
对啊，
就是免费的，但是
免费，但是你要等很久，而且不是什么，就是如果你只是一个小小的像感冒哈，我们说感冒最简单，就是可能小朋友Max 这么小的小朋友，他只要感冒生病的话，你只可以给他 cowpox， 就是你没有办法去看一个医生，然后 maybe 给他一些比较更有帮助的药。然后小孩就只能就是 like get better naturally.
Yeah, 我同意。So yeah, 我告诉你了that a lot of the doctors' advice to you. When I was young, I remember 我记得 even when I was older, you go to a doctor. A lot of the time, unless it's like serious, they'll say, you know, you take some paracetamol, rest, you'll be fine. Let your immune system do the stuff. 但是在台湾，他们会给你很多药。对啊。They'll just give you 很多药。Yeah. So you know,
我觉得这是有好也有坏，就是好是我们当父母的，我们不会这么的累，就是他们可能吃很多药对他们身体很不好， 但是呢就是我们至少就是晚上可以睡觉
Yeah, yeah.
然后早上我们需要工作什么的，对我们父母来说，对小朋友来说，他们可以比较好的休息。但是我觉得还有就是他们的那个 immune system， 他们的免疫系统可以更强壮，就会更 strong。
That's the natural way.
对
if you live in it.
对，所以是有好也有坏，但是好的比较多，就是可以让他们的 immune system 会更好这样子。但是我们就是必须要 suffer 啊，就像到现在我们还是在 suffer。
Yeah, 我不知道如果 it's 他们的担心 whether they worry about 你的症状 or see, 我不知道为什么 they don't just say it'll clear up if you just leave it for a little while, you know.
在台湾吗？
对 like give them Calpol, whatever the equivalent of Calpol is there. Well, I tell you what it is, it's that pink powder and that cough medicine. That's
他们都差不多啦，他们的 ingredient 都是差不多的。
and 我上就是不一样，我不知道如果那个药有没有paracetamol 止痛药，但是止痛药是很重要的ingredient in that because it's the 止痛药 that relieves the fever.
对啊，还让他们至少还可以让他们休息，因为休息很重要。
是，
但是如果你小朋友就是不舒服的时候，他们就也没有办法休息。
他们不要。Well, I mean, you know, there's been a couple of times when Carrie has, when she's sat down and just like, fine. And when like Mason's had a fever, he's just basically, he's wanted to do stuff, but he's just been out because he's energy, he feels all floppy and energy. You know, you can tell. Actually, I heard a scary thing this morning. There was a mum at the door talking about that kid, the blonde kid.
我们的 Kyrie 的学校吗？
No, Mason 的。Talking about that baby, he looked like 2 or something at the nursery, saying that, oh, you know, he had a virus. The doctor said he had a virus, not COVID, had a virus over the weekend, but he seems fine now. Okay, that's another one's coming.
对啊。
And he had some red rashes and red marks or something on his body.
天哪，小朋友的学校真的就是一个会让你一直生病的地方，就是感觉很像是永无止境的 endless 的感冒的循环。
Yeah，
好可怕哦。对啊，所以其实在英国呢，我觉得就是很像这种 paperwork government related 的东西，就是非常的慢，然后非常的
英国的吗？
烦，对，
政府的，
对啊，像我的 international insurance 也还没有处理好，很多的东西
the national insurance number，
很多的东西就是可能英国现在都要，就是比如说你都要自己在电脑上面去做。如果你有问题了，你要打电话给他们 is either one 你找不到他们在哪里你找不到，没有电话。第二个就是你找到了电话呢，但是你要等很久，你可能要等1个小时或者2个小时，然后又很贵。对，所以你就觉得天哪，就是这些 paperwork。
I phoned one, it was £3 per minute. And I was on it for like 40 minutes trying to find someone to talk to.
对啊。
And the phone bill obviously was nuts. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not doing that again. So like we have to reapply online and just hope it doesn't freak out.
对啊。我觉得所以这些就是这些 paperwork 这些 procedure 是非常 painful.
It really is. It really is.
对。
And like And who and this is the thing right now, right, guys? And you guys need to do something about this. Who uses paper now? Like I talked to this about this, and I'm really this is a nerd thing. This is a very 要重吗 like a
重要
No, 不是重要 it is 很重要 but it's an important topic for me because who uses paper? Who needs to use paper now? For what reason? Please explain to me.
Hey, 我还是很喜欢 diary book.
Do you need to use paper?
不需要，但是有些人，我懂你的意思，就是可能一些学校啊，一些 department 他们不需要纸，他们只要用电脑就好了 ，right？ 但是还是有些人喜欢买书啊，有些人还是喜欢用书用笔写东西在，
但是你不需要用。
Yeah, the forms and stuff.
You don't need it.
对，你就可以在网络上写一写，然后就 send 出去。那我问你，那如果是阿公阿嬷呢？就是比较老的人怎么办？
谁用你的电脑？
呀，但是他们就是看不到啊，没有电脑啊。 看不到东西呀、对啊，所以对这些老人家来说，就是会很不方便。
Okay, but I mean that generation will.
Yeah,
and then, but who is going to? You don't need. I'm just saying for anything right now. You don't need. Why is the government still using any paper anything? It should all be online.
对
None of those. Do you know how many times we've been here already for what is it, like 3 months or 4 months or something? Nearly. This will be month 4, right? What, 3?
对4个月了，快了。
Do you know how many paperwork we've had to print and loads of paperwork we print and fill out for some stupid stuff? It could all be done online. I don't know what they're talking about.
而且很简单，很快。
Online?
Yeah, 他们不需要等呢。
Yeah, why? And you could save trees.
真的。
What are you doing?
做环保很重要。不知道为什么他们，而且像英国这么的 modern， 这么的 advanced， 为什么还需要纸呢？
Yeah, right. We're like we're ahead, but some things are still obviously behind. And that kind of paper stuff, man. I think you don't need paper for anything now. Like you just don't. Everything in the world can be done online, apart from. I'm trying to think of anything. Hold on. What?
有什么
Checks? No, we don't need checks anymore. What else do you need paper for?
checks？ 你不用 checks 的？
No, you don't.
没有了吗？
Yeah, I think we have them, but they're old school.
呀，我妈妈还在用
Old school. You
我
don't.
妈妈的工厂，她的 factory 还是在用 checks。
It's just weird because checks bounce. You can pay digitally now, instantly.
Yeah.
You don't have to wait for checks to clear and that kind of 东西。
但是你看，像我妈妈，她就不会。他连去 ATM 把卡放进去领钱也不会。
Yeah, no, 我知道。
所以就是你看，就是这些老人家就是会比较需要帮忙啊。
I'm sure like a lot of the credit, I mean, I'm sure give it 100 years, a lot of the money is going to go digital. And all of our stuff will be digital. There'll be no physical money anymore.
好奇怪。
Because you don't even need paper for that anymore because people pay by their phone. Like Darian scans her phone and pays for stuff.
对啊。
So, you could do it by your watch. You don't need physical cash anymore.
你不觉得很奇怪吗？
What, paying by your phone? It's just the future. 这是未来。
我觉得好奇怪，而且我觉得有点可怕。就是你会不知道你的钱去哪里了。
Yeah, 你不知道。
就是你知道你的数字，你在银行里面的数字就越来越小，越来越小，但是你不知道他们去哪里。
No, I know.
就是如果你有一个，比如说20磅、10磅的钱。来真的钱在你的钱包里面，你知道说我今天我要去买一个 maybe 我要去买菜，那我可能就拿10磅出去，我就知道这个10磅不见，就是花掉了这样。
Yeah, no, exactly.
那所以我还有20磅，就是你知道说我还有多少钱，所以你会比较 control 一点。
这是为什么我喜欢有零钱。
对啊
，because of that, right? And paying your card, you can't really, you can't. You're right. You can't see it.
你会怎么觉得？你觉得你会怎么觉得？就是以后的钱会变成手机
？It's the 未来 Yeah.
Yeah, 就是可能需要习惯，对不对
？And cards also like plastic 塑料，你不需要。The cards even because you can just, it'll just all be that eventually and just.
手表，好想要手表哦。
手表吗？
我最近看到一只手表叫手脚，我刚才一直叫我的手跟脚手表，叫做 Garmin。Garmin 对，
那个这是
一个公司
拼站嘛？
对，一个品牌叫做 Garmin， 然后这个 Garmin 很像 Apple。就是它的功能很像 Apple， 就是你可能运动什么的，你可以用这个 app， 在那个手表里面看这个 app，然后还有你去坐 MRT， 你去坐公车、火车这些，你可以就 beep， 然后还有你去也可以用 app， 就是那个跟你的那个银行的 bank 就是连接之后，你也可以就是付费，就是感觉这个手表好像就是一个非常非常重要的东西在你的手上。
对啊。但是我上台湾的机器是 like way behind.
对
with like 银行 and that kind of processes. It's behind the UK. I mean, they still use paper you have to put stamps on stuff and some people have PIN codes.
对
But rarely, even like here 你知道的很方便，你可以用你的银行卡，然后 just go deep.
而且一个人只需要一个银行， 不需要很多个银行。在台湾，你工作一个银行，
对啊，
你买东西一个银行 ，Costco 一个银行，
对，
然后家乐福一个银行，所以你是要几个银行
Yeah, you have several cards.
太多银行了吧？
很奇怪。
Yeah.
But even like touchless pay is one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
对，你一定要来 specific 银行，就是你的是玉山吗？是吗？不是哦，那不行。
但是英国都可以。
Yeah.
So beep leave.
好简单、哦。
Even 你的卡可以用 beep
台湾的卡
leave
可以啊。
Yeah,
好方便哦。
It is much more convenient. Anyway, save the trees, people. Come on.
对啊。
Save the trees. Save the paper. 就是
不要用很多的纸。对，然后也不要用很多的塑料、塑胶。尽量的让我们的世界能够更健康一点。对啊，我们今天的广播好正向哦，好 positive.
Actually, do you remember? 你记得 we donated to that charity Team Trees?
对，
你记得吗？
我记得
a while ago. They're doing it again, but this time it's Team Seas. There's Team Seas. SEA.
Oh, at sea. 海洋
the sea. Just getting plastic out of the sea. And cleaning the beaches and doing oil out of the sea, that kind of stuff.
好棒。
Yeah. So they're doing that again, which is good. So it's a good cause. You guys should have a look at that.
对啊，帮助我们的世界。
对啊。Okay.
好啦，又是另外一个 chatty 广播，希望你们大家都喜欢。
如果你喜欢我们的广播 and you fancy yourself a Mandarin learner, you fancy yourself a bit of a Mandarin speaker, you can get expert lessons from expert teachers, native speaking Mandarin teachers at mandarinmonkey.com. And you can start that journey, you can start that journey
by booking free lessons.
Bingo.
30 minutes, $0.
Yep.
Talk to your teachers about your learning goals, about your learning materials, whatever. Just get comfortable and then start your journey with us.
Now, there's no commitment, there's no strings attached to that thing, so you can go onto the website, mandarinmonkey.com, scroll down a little bit and find the booking system, click on free lesson, go through, find a nice time for yourself, put your email address in, and then click go, come and attend the lesson. If you like the teacher, if you like the lesson, if you like the thought of it, practicing with someone, great. If you don't, great. 没关系. There's no strings attached. We're not going to bother you. It's just a way for you to have a go and see if you want to jump in with lessons. But if you do want to do it, now's the time to do it. I've said before, we use a system called Patreon which charge you on the 1st of every month. So the time to sign up as a member to start your lessons is now at the beginning of the month. Jump in, try it out. 4 lessons is $65 about £50 UK for 4 lessons. If you look anywhere else, you're not going to find that kind of price. We are still probably 20% below the market average on price, but we are 20% above the market average on skill and efficiency and passion for the subject.
好兴奋哦！
Come and have a look. Come and have a try.
谢谢你们收听，谢谢你们收看，我们下次见，拜拜。
Bye.